In the folds of a mountain, cloaked and grand, where fog runs wild like silver sand, there rises a castle of spires and stone, built for the lost, the feared, the alone. It hums with whispers, creaks with grace, a home for every haunted face. No mortal eye has found its door, for those inside aren't folklore. They live, they laugh, they cook, they play, through endless nights and shy of day. They dance through dust and count the chimes, eternal hearts that beat in rhymes. And ruling there, with polished poise, a father torn between grief and noise, Count Dracula, the midnight flame, whose laughter hides his fear and shame. Once, he loved a mortal bride, who warmed his heart before she died. The world's cruel hate had sealed her doom, and left his life a walled-up tomb. But love survives where stone can't bind. In Mavis, daughter, bright of mind, her mother's eyes, her father's wit, a spark the dark could not emit. She grew within those vaulted halls, her giggles bouncing off the walls. She longed to see the stars up close, to chase the dreams her father froze. Outside is danger, Drac would warn, where hatred hunts and hearts are torn. Stay here, my love, where you belong, among the safe, the brave, the strong. She'd sigh, then smile, a rebel spark, her wings of hope still small, yet stark. For even monsters feel confined by walls their parents had designed. Then came the guests from near and far, a mummy wrapped like a candy bar, a wolf-man father with howling pups, a slime who splits then joins in cups. Frankenstein, stitched and proud of it, his limbs mismatched, yet full of wit. They came for peace, for joy, for play, a weekend free from fear's cliché. They toasted Drac, their charming host, who swore, "No humans, that's my boast." His voice rang proud, his eyes were sure, the monster's haven was secure. But fate, that sly and comic ghost, decided then to test their host. Through mountain paths and secret trails came Johnny, backpack full of tales, a mortal boy with wild eyes wide. He tripped through shadows, brushed aside a sign that read, "Beware the dead." He laughed and said, "Cool trip ahead." He wandered in, his sneakers squeaked, while every monster gasped and freaked. Drac nearly fainted, turned to mist. Oh, bats and bones, what twist is this? He pulled the boy behind a drape, disguised him quick, no time to gape. Say nothing, smile, you're Frankenstein's cousin. Johnny grinned, sure, man, that's buzzin'. Through halls of gowls and chandelier, he danced, he joked, he showed no fear. The mummies clapped, the wolves all howled, the invisible man just laughed out loud. Even Mavis, curious, drawn, watched Johnny move and felt her dawn. A zing, that spark, that fateful light, lit up her heart in sheer delight. But Drac, behind the velvet rope, watched love unfold and lost his hope. No, no, a human heart cannot. Not with my girl, I'll tie a knot. He schemed, he plotted, bent his will, to drive the boy beyond the hill. Yet every plan went up in smoke, each lie exposed by laughter's joke. Johnny saw monsters not as threat, but friends, the best he'd ever met. He taught them dance, he taught them play, he showed them fun in a human way. But Mavis, oh, her heart was torn, between the life where she'd been born, and one beyond, unknown and vast, where hope could bloom, though love mightn't last. Drac watched her glow beneath the moon, and heard her hum a wistful tune. He saw his wife's soft shadow there, and whispered, I've been unfair. Yet pride, that old and faithful friend, refused to let his anger bend. So when the truth came rushing through, the boy was gone, the dawn broke, too. Mavis wept beside the door, her heart a storm of love and war. And in that silence, Drac could see the mirror of his tragedy. So, with his cloak and burning eyes, he took to air through storming skies. Forgive me, love, I see too late. To lose her now is fate's cruel bait. Through sunlight's blaze, he dared to fly. The rays like fire, yet he'd try. Each beat of wings, each breath of flame, was proof that love and fear the same. He found the boy, a mortal kind, who'd left but couldn't leave behind. And in that meeting, strange, profound, a truce of hearts was finally found. Back at the castle, joy returned. The ghosts all cheered, the torches burned. The DJ Slime dropped monster beats. The zombies shuffled through the seats. And Mavis twirled with Johnny near. Her laughter bright, her purpose clear. For even monsters dream of sun, of being seen by everyone. Drac smiled wide, his fangs concealed. The wound within at last was healed. He'd learned that love, both fierce and wild, is stronger when it's reconciled. He took her hand, his daughter grown, and whispered, "Fly, you're not alone." She kissed his cheek, her eyes aglow. "Thanks, Dad, I knew you'd let me go." The moon looked down, a patient friend, to see the night find light again. And though the world outside may jeer, within those walls, there's no such fear. Because the monsters, once denied, now laugh with hearts reclassified. And every guest who roams that inn finds family where fear had been. So if you wander near the mist and hear the echoes softly hiss, don't run, don't hide, don't turn away. You're welcome there to come and stay. For in that castle, carved by pain, a lesson lives through joy and rain. That love's not human, ghoul, or beast. It's every bond that can't be ceased. Raise your glass to those who hide, who found their peace on the other side. In Drac's great hall, where night still gleams, the monsters hum their haunting dreams. And through the laughter, faint but true, a father whispers, "She flew, she flew."